This is a very old house. Going into this, you already can expect some residual energy.
The neighborhood's called Hangman's Corner.
I personally feel unsafe.
3 deaths documented in this house.
They are being...
This is a very old house. Going into this, you already can expect some residual energy.
The neighborhood's called Hangman's Corner.
I personally feel unsafe.
3 deaths documented in this house.
They are being attacked and kids are being affected.
We want to talk to you.
Should we go up?
Straight footsteps.
Are you the man from the Civil War?
Who is that?
Why do you mess with this family so much?
All right, we just got a house call, and this one is very serious. And I'm calling the guys in. Hey, Jay, why is Aaron always the last one?
I don't know. Who knows what he's doing?
What is that? Is he here? Is it?
What color are bumblebees? Yellow.
I don't even know what to say.
Just let it go. Just let it
play out. After the phone.
All right, guys, we got a call. We got a call, okay? We got a call. It's in Seymour, Indiana. It's a family, and there's claims that inside this old house, they are being attacked, and kids are being affected. And when kids get involved, it takes everything to a whole new level. I need us all to pay attention right now and watch the submission video, please.
Hi, my name is Amanda Patterson. I live in Seymour, Indiana. We lived in this home for about 3 years now. After about a month, we started hearing footsteps. We started hearing loud bangs and like dragging sounds coming from the upstairs. We would hear people walking up and down the stairs, random voices in the distance. The basement's kind of creepy. It would give really, really negative energy. My daughter had an experience where she was walking up her stairs and she felt like someone was walking behind her, and she turned around and there was 2 apparitions. Both were men walking and talking to each other, but she couldn't hear anything they were saying. We've had a footprint in dust. My husband sanded the living room floor when we moved in. It is a half like a human foot and the other half is like a cloven hoof looking thing. And it was, you know, pretty large. I've almost fallen down the stairs multiple times. It feels like I'm either being pushed, pulled, something like grabbed my foot and just like holds it on the steps. So I try to go and my upper body's going down the stairs, but my foot isn't moving.
So guys, old houses have old memories.
Yeah.
And sometimes those memories are attributed to a very dark event. I am currently working on more research about the house, and I will call you guys with any updates that I receive. Okay. And as this is, again, in Seymour, Indiana, I will see more of you in Indiana. And do not use that joke again. I'm going to own that. Okay.
Oh, we won't. We won't.
Okay.
We won't, because you own it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because it was that good.
Okay, Aaron, make sure you pack all your snacks, all your little Ziploc baggies of snack. You got all that ready?
I usually buy it when I get there and then prep it, but this time I'll be prepped before because you just said that.
Thank you. Serious case, guys. Remember that. Okay, our decisions, our evidence, our conclusion can make a big impact on the lives of this family. I will call you guys soon. Have a safe flight.
All right. We're on it. All right. Thanks, Zach.
Boys, we're in Seymour, Indiana.
Seymour.
You're not gonna see much more than this.
Well, I bet you see more if you drive around in Indiana.
Oh!
Is that? Oh, I could. No, I shouldn't.
What'd you say? Seymour, Indiana?
Hey, buddy.
So real quick, I just researched and found 3 confirmed deaths.
Whoa.
So I've got one in 1906 of an Albert Leeson. He was a homeowner and a Union veteran of the Civil War who unexpectedly passed away right in his kitchen. Wow. And then in 1942, there's a J.J. Rotman, and he was found dead inside after a 3-month-long illness. And then, 1989, a Shannon Wayne Champ tragically passed away within the residence and was found dead hanging inside the house.
God. 3 deaths documented in this house.
Yes, sir. Since they contacted us, Amanda has reported 2 attacks. Her leg was pulled while she slept, and then her husband woke up with a pain in his shoulder and then found a bruise. So they believe that these were 2 attacks. This is a very old house, you guys. So going into this, you already can expect some residual energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and that could be the cause of what's going on.
Hi, how are you?
How's
it going?
Come
I'm
on
Billy.
in. Hi, Billy.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Amanda Patterson. I reached out because I personally feel unsafe. It'll just hit me all of a sudden like something negative is here. I can just feel when that negative presence is in the house. And it worries me that it's like I take in that energy and I don't want to do that.
We watched your video. So, like, what's been going on?
Well, everything's just been crazy. We see shadows in the mirrors in the living room. As you see, there's like a million of them. We had a footprint by this doorway over there.
I'm Charles Patterson. I'm Amanda's husband. I had restored the floors in here, sanded everything. There was dust that had been blown out from underneath the door and footprint that walked out.
It was about this long, and half of it was cloven hoof. The other half was human.
How long have you guys lived in this house?
It'll be 3 years.
Wow. And this house is, what, 120-something years old?
123 years old, yeah.
There is no telling what kind of entities inhabit a home that is this old. A lot of life and death usually create a unique and powerful presence.
I am personally worried about my mental health because of the negative feelings that the one entity brings. It gives me a sense of, like, I don't belong here.
It's unnerving, it's unsettling.
Not that I want to harm myself, but it kind of gives me that feeling.
Did this all started when you moved here, or was it like over time?
I would say within 2 weeks of us living here.
Do you know the history of who's died in the house?
2 people that we know of. The Champ guy hung himself from the top of the banister.
So like he'd be hanging right here?
Right. Yes. Yeah, it's like a little bit more this way.
Kind of right here?
Yeah, look straight up, Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll smell like urine or feces sometimes when we walk by.
This suicide of Shannon Wayne Champ on November 16, 1989, is a paramount incident regarding this haunting. Events like this are severely tragic and have an intense impact on the energy in the home.
Who do you think the other person that died in the house was?
1940-ish. A long-term illness is what it said in the paper.
There's a 3rd death in the house that we found that was documented. Now, did you guys know about that?
No.
The original owner, a Union Civil War soldier, and he died at the kitchen table, I believe.
Like suddenly, and they don't
Suddenly.
know why.
You got layers.
3
that's-
deaths, so.
Yeah.
We love if you can show us around and kind of give us a little more specifics about where things are happening. And I think it'd be good. We should grab some equipment while we're walking around. And
Jay's gonna be taking full spectrum photos. I'm gonna be taking tri-field readings, and Aaron's gonna be taking Polaroids.
In the living room, this mirror in particular, I see shadow people just like walk through, but to me it doesn't look like a reflection. It looks like they're in the mirror. I see it like every time I'm in the living room, so I don't even hang out in here. The basement is where I personally feel the most uneasy. I drink coffee and I smoke cigarettes, and when it's cold, I do it in the basement. And I've lost 8 coffee cups, been thrown off the floor. And these are the stairs that I feel the most where I'm being stopped.
Anything on the meter, Bill?
There were some small spikes at the top of the stairs before we entered when she was talking about the coffee cups, so.
Set my coffee on the kiln, and then I always scoot it back, and it'll just fly off.
What would you say is the most uncomfortable place in the house?
In the basement.
In the basement.
Yeah. Back in there, it'll feel like something's peeking at you from behind different tubs and boxes.
I don't know, that basement kind of is weird to me.
This is our bedroom. I woke up in the middle of the night and it looked like she was being drug out of the bed. Covers moved. I woke up with shoulder and arm hurting, feeling like I'd been drug out of the bed.
Aside of the shadows, the deaths, and the physical attacks, it's the interaction with the children that is always concerning.
My name's Kennedy Kendall.
Have you experienced anything in this room?
I had records on the wall, and it looked like something came through it because the records went like this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like instead of just falling over, they like opened up?
It was weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then the second time, they did fall down.
This is our youngest son's room, Carson.
My name is Carson Brolt.
Carson.
Yeah.
What do you experience in your bedroom?
Voices.
You hear voices.
Mm-hmm.
Men or women or?
Both.
Can you ever tell what they're actually saying?
No.
Just kind of like a mumble?
Yeah.
At one point, he had black lights, and we turned them on and noticed that there is a stained body-shaped.
It's biological fluid because it glows under black
It glows,
light.
yeah, it glows under the, and it's shaped like a human.
It's shaped like
body.
a human body. The house was also a boarding house for quite a long time. 40s, 50s, and 60s, it was like an apartment building.
Well, who knows if there were deaths in the house that aren't documented.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So, well, I have an ultraviolet camera that's used for forensics. We'll look into that for sure.
The upstairs, there's one more area up here. Our daughter was living up in this room.
My name is Virginia Patterson.
She was walking up the stairs. She said it felt like someone was following her.
I seen two figures in shadows walk up the stairs. They were about 6'5", 6'6", and stop and stand right here and look at me.
And our room is right under here, and I'm constantly hear footsteps.
You hear footsteps from up here.
From up here.
I felt threatened when I saw them, and it was just like they were there to invoke fear.
So this could be a good spot of something like a residual haunting that moves back and forth here.
Yeah.
So we can get a camera up here would be great.
I think that the bad entity that we get negative feelings for goes all around the whole neighborhood.
Right. Are they a lot of people having problems?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah. I've talked to probably 8 of our neighbors, and they've all experienced all kinds of things like that.
I think it's the area. This was all Indian land that was stolen and murdered for.
Really?
All of this.
So you do have that history, then you have the guy who was in the Civil War who died here history. That could be a disturbance.
Could cause some conflict.
Then leading up to everything else, but that could be the conflict. You're mixing a whole bunch of weird,
The neighborhood's called Hangman's Corner.
What the?
The Reno gang from Old West days were actually hung on
Okay,
the
now
street.
hang on. One more thing. Well, you got a hanging that happened here at the house. I wonder if it could have been one of those spirits affecting, or there's so many layers, or who knows?
Based on what happens in the house, she takes everything a little differently than I do. I'm more practical and logical person.
I have tried numerous things on my own to find out who it is, why they're here.
She is so spiritual and feels everything as if it's right on the surface.
We appreciate you showing us around, telling the stories. What do you feel ultimately we can do for you guys?
What do you want?
Understanding?
Of what it is or who it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do our best. We'll put everything we've got to it and try to get some answers for you.
Definitely from being in here so far, there is different levels to this house.
It feels like there's more than a handful here.
Right.
I have had the thought that I wanted to move. I'm concerned for my own self and my own mental health.
The things that Amanda sees and here has completely changed the way she looks at some things. They talk to her. They communicate with her. She's a little deeper involved in all of this.
It's like I take in that energy, and I don't want to do that. I would like to know whether the negative energy is one of the 3 people who passed away in the home, or if it's connected to the land in the area. And I would really like for it to leave.
I'm really curious to find out what kind of evidence and information I get out of all of this. It's always been a situation where I wanted to work this out. Closing the case, for me, what it means is the beginning of the understanding has started.
We're just about to start our investigation right now, Zach.
Okay, I'm just calling to check in. How's it going?
It's going great. We just finished interviews. They've left. We've got all the cameras set. We're ready to go in. We have a great game plan. The stories are pretty incredible. It's kind of a mystery, and we asked them, what is it that we can do for you? They said, we want answers. We want to know who's in our house.
Does it sound demonic or more of human spirits?
It really doesn't seem demonic at all. It seems like human spirits, but a lot of them.
Maybe one that was angry one.
We think possibly the person that hung themselves, or the person that was the original owner from the Civil War.
Well, try to communicate. Use ITC. See if you can establish a prolonged, intelligent conversation.
What was that? What was that big bang? Was that outside?
Outside.
Oh, I thought it was you stepping.
No, that sounded like by upstairs or behind you. Like a case. Like
Something
plastic.
heavy.
What was that?
If you're a spirit in this house and you've been here a long time and you're here with other spirits and maybe you don't get along and maybe you don't like this family that moved in, or maybe you've gotten used to them, we want to talk to you. Can you show us that you are here in this house right now? There's nobody here but the 3 of us.
Is that a shuffling upstairs? Come on.
I heard that.
It was right above us, so that would be in the kids' room where the mumbles. Wow. That was weird. Stomach cramp.
Where?
Right when we were walking up, my stomach started cramping.
Point to it.
Right here.
Let me see. Hold on. I want to see.
It was like right underneath my rib cage, right here.
That's the same.
Same side. Right here.
Yeah, it was like a pain.
It was like a little stabbing pain. Right?
Yeah, right. When I was walking up the steps, I got this pain right underneath my rib. Just a sharp pain for like 30 seconds. Then Bill was like, that's where mine was. And I didn't know that.
I got a poke. It literally felt just like this under my ribs. And it was when I came up around the stairs to go into Carson's room. Aaron felt the exact same thing later on in the investigation. So I think that there's something to that. I think that's a clue.
Wait, why is this moving? I don't feel a breeze.
Yeah, but if the heater could blow it blows it in my room.
Oh, there it is. They're coming out.
Okay.
Deep on. Should we go up?
Jay can't see us up here, but...
Hey, I'm gonna do Pulsar Pod. Are you the man from the Civil War? Look, we're just here to get some answers. If you could help us, it'll make it easier for you to live with these people and for them to live with you.
You just heard something back there too?
Yeah.
We both turned at the same time.
Yeah.
I get a pain, and guess where?
Where?
Where he got it. On his right in his collarbone area, shoulder.
Really?
Hey, you do that?
Yeah.
It's a female?
I'm serious. It feels like someone pushed their finger down on it. It was like painful.
Well, he woke up with bruises and stuff.
Dude, that was weird.
My feeling is when spirits do things to your physical body, they cause a poke in the ribs or maybe a sore shoulder. I think that's them trying to convey to you what they went through or to give you a message physically by messing with your electrical system in your body, causing pain. maybe it is a clue to one of the deaths in this house.
Right.
So you go, hey, I felt this. And turn the Holter pot on where we both felt that pain under our rib cage.
We're just trying to help this family out. You live with them. You should understand that. You're bothering them. And they want to know how they can make this better.
Did I say you can't?
Ow, there's that pain.
You're feeling it?
Right under my ribs when I came in this room. That's weird, man. It's like an instant poke under your ribs.
Here, grab this.
Who keeps poking people in the ribs? Who's doing that? Can you tell us how many spirits are in this house?
11?
How many spirits are in this house?
11? 11? 11?
Go to the kids' room real quick with it.
Alright, says we got it on, right? Alright, we're in Kennedy's room now. Who's the spirit that's in this room that keeps messing with Kennedy's stuff?
Why are you messing with the mom? What did she do to you? What did it say? She something. What did she do to you? What did it say? She something.
Say that again? I'll have Lauren hold it.
Yeah.
Who's in this house?
I swear there's something walking up in here behind me.
Did you just enter the room past Aaron? Did you just enter the room past Aaron? Did you just enter the room past Aaron?
Don't be shy. All right, right now, we're gonna head in there, do a XLS sweep, see if we can't see anything, while you get the recorders ready. And
Okay,
then-
you guys do a full sweep and I'll be ready by the time you get back.
Whoa. See that big slam again?
Yeah,
Sound
heard
like
it.
the plastic going.
Someone's setting down a big plastic tub.
Yeah. You heard it.
That was really loud.
What is that?
That was so loud.
That was so loud. So this is where they say they see the spirit from this mirror over here. That's me, right there in the mirror. And in that mirror, they would see a shadow figure darting across. So all I'm really trying to do is just see if I can't capture something come through that mirror. Are you in here?
Hey, Aaron, can you actually get into the kitchen? Because that is where someone died.
We're just here to communicate, help this family out. That's it. So far, I've got nothing. In this room, this is where the kid actually hears like mumbling and talking.
Does someone in here know Carson?
Are you feeling anything, Lauren?
Not yet. Do you try to talk to Carson in this room? We can talk to you like Carson. We're listening if you want to communicate.
There's someone standing right next to you on the bed, but it's gone. Let's go to the next room.
Yeah.
There was something by you. Were you in the Civil War? If so, I need you to come and talk. It's something you need to do to help this family understand what's going on and help them. Yeah.
So Aaron was up there shooting the XLS, and Billy and I are at Nerve Center, and we're like, oh, you should call out the actual names of the spirits.
The Civil War guy is Albert Leeson. Talk to him by name. He was the original owner who passed away in the kitchen of the house.
Albert Leeson, you here? Right when I said that. Oh my God, it looks like he's on the ground laying there trying to stand up. Gone. Albert Gleason. Thank you. Jay and Bill were like telling me to say the names. And when I said Albert on the XLS, all of a sudden this guy is like laying on the floor like dead.
The fact that Albert Leeson, the first owner of this home that was a Civil War veteran, died in the kitchen in his daughter's arms, I think that that is pretty good proof that he's still here.
So what I said, Bill, was this. You showed yourself. We know you're here. You can't talk to me, so I'm gonna have my buddy come in with talking devices. Okay. So I think it's good that you go in there right now with the recorders.
Yeah, it's great that you caught that first because...
Do you think that specifically they're trying to show something about death? Because they're inflicting the pain on you that maybe is what they felt when they died, and now they're showing you death?
Hey, that's the area where this hurt you, right?
Yeah.
It's something specific about the death, so maybe use that when you try to communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you two are going in now, and I'm gonna stay here with Jay.
This is the mirror that Amanda says that she sees things come out of. So we're gonna place this EMF meter right here, the one that lights up nice and tall when it spikes to red. Jay will be able to see it from Nerve in that camera right there. I have 3 different digital recorders here, different models, and the frequency response on all 3 of them are set at different levels. So I'm gonna place these upstairs. I'm gonna roll them all at the same time, and I'm gonna ask some questions. When I'm done with my session, I'm gonna come back to the van, and I'm gonna load them into Ableton and review all 3 of them. All right, so this is at the top of the stairs. I'm gonna place these 3 recorders. All 3 recorders are on the floor. They're all set to different frequency responses. And Lauren, once you leave, I'm gonna start the EVP session. Okay. I'm standing here on the stairs. Lauren is probably back. Okay. Albert Leeson, are you still in this home? Do you have a problem with the people or other spirits that are here now? When Aaron called out your name, he says that he saw you. Is that true? Did you have a heart attack, sir? All right, getting up. It's me walking. Stopping recording. Stopping recording. Stopping recording. I downloaded all the files from the 3 different recorders, and they're all here on top of each other, stacked up, and they're synced. So you can see the waveforms of each recording are a little bit different because they're recording different frequencies. The frequency response is different on this one than this one and this one. So we're hoping, like a fishing net, we're throwing nets out there and we're gonna catch an EVP on one of these. And you can plainly see in between when I speak, there's these voids, these spaces. A lot of times EVP will show up in here. So as I'm listening, I'm also watching the waveform. So spirits that are here now. See, that's a pause of silence. You see where the waveform, the silence, has a weird wave in it?
That's and only in one recorder.
Only in one recorder did that. So what caused that? Maybe this recorder that I was recording with picked up something in that frequency response range that these 2 didn't. So I'll continue listening. Did you have a heart attack, sir?
So we go upstairs and the energy had shifted. We were on edge. It was very scary upstairs now.
You like to pull people off beds and touch them. Why don't you touch one of us?
If you want our attention, if you want to say something.
I swear, can you hear out in the hall? It sounds like the floor is creaking out there. Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yeah. All of a sudden, in the grandparents' room, we just hear walking, full-on walking down the hallway.
The floor was creaking, like someone was walking in an old house.
It was so clear, and we were really nervous, but Jay thought, oh, Aaron's coming in to do his experiment. It must be Aaron, out in the hall. Aaron!
Aaron, did you come in the house yet?
Oh, God.
Aaron.
Coming in.
Wait, you're just coming in now?
Yeah, I'm just coming in now. What?
Something's walking around up here!
Are you serious?
Yes!
Once again, it's that hallway. It's the same place where Aaron caught the XLS figures, the same place where Billy felt things. Everything was centered in that hallway. And we heard straight up walking.
There's something walking around up here. We heard thuds, and then we came up, and then we went in the room, and then we heard footsteps.
Yeah, there's straight footsteps.
Jay was genuinely like, I think Aaron came in the house.
No, I just came in. Hey, I'm gonna go down and try to get that to happen. The house might be active.
I think it is.
All right, I'm heading down. Okay, right now, since I'm down here, this is where she'll have a smoke and she'll sit here and drink her coffee. So, since I love coffee so much, I'm perfect for this. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna try to get them to move this.
Carson told us that he hears people talking when he's in here sleeping. Who is that?
Did you have a heart attack, sir? Did you show yourself to Aaron?
I'm gonna place this right on top of the coffee. I don't know why you don't like coffee so much. It's delicious. And you're throwing the cups. Is there any way you can just throw this cup across the ground? Please. Why do you mess with this family so much? You can hear that. It's not like a Class A EVP. There's something there, though. It was just sitting right there. You could see it on camera.
All right, I just finished reviewing all 3 recorders, looking for any inconsistencies in the waveforms. There were no EVPs. This is something that we try and be very scientific about by trying different frequencies. I mean, it is a lot like fishing. There were no voices, Jay. So it'll be interesting to see what you get on your recording.
Exactly. And just so you know, Bill, too, this recorder is actually still rolling.
Is it?
Yeah, I wanted just to leave it so when there's no one in the house for a little bit, because this is where he died. This is where his literally last moment of life was. So I thought it would be good just to let it live there for a little bit and try to capture any kind of, even if it's a residual haunting or something.
I still have to watch all of the cameras and the pictures and the recordings, everything. We might find something profound. And don't you have some sort of a full spectrum GoPro or something?
It's right here. It's shooting right down.
Oh, so it's shooting straight down the road.
Exactly,
okay, that'll be interesting to watch that too, because maybe if you don't get any audio, you might get something visual around the rope.
Yeah.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. Amanda, there's a lot going on here. Before we start, how have you been? Because I'm concerned for you in particular.
I've been okay mentally.
Okay, good. Because my team did do a thorough cleansing and they really sent some messages to any spirits that may be trapped there. So, Billy, let's get into the evidence.
Okay.
Let's get into this XLS figure. which
Yeah,
I
this
think is one of the most remarkable pieces that we captured. Now we're using an XLS camera. This particular camera, it uses LiDAR to create a map of a 3D image. We don't get false positives with this device. It is so absolutely precise. Now, Billy, wasn't you and Aaron, both of you felt pains under your ribs, right?
When we were coming up your stairs, I felt like something was poking under my ribs on the left side, like right up under your bottom rib. Later on in the evening, Aaron is going up the stairs and the exact same thing happened to him. He goes, wow, that was weird. He didn't know that it happened to me. Watch this figure appear, but specifically watch what the figure does to her.
We can talk to you like Carson. We're listening if you want to communicate.
It's quick and it appears. Billy, can you pause the moment that it appears to be?
This figure appears and then it reaches out, and watch what it does to Lauren and where.
Oh, do you see that?
It makes sense because we all have had experiences where we've just had random sharp pains.
In your body?
And
really?
yeah, like on our sides.
So as you can see, this figure clearly seems to be like stabbing the side of Lauren with its appendage, its arm.
Yeah, that's insane.
So now, Billy, why don't we segue into Albert Leeson?
So Aaron is doing an entire scan of your home. He's going room to room. Jay and I are in the van, and we said, why don't you try and reach out to the original owner, Albert, who was the Civil War veteran that died in the home in his daughter's arms on the ground. To me, this is the most incredible capture of the evening. I'll just play it.
Watch this.
This is the Civil War guy is Albert Leeson. Talk to him by name.
Albert Leeson, you here? Right when I said that. Oh my God, it looks like he's on the ground laying there trying to stand up.
Pause.
Gone.
Mind blown. Couldn't believe
that,
that.
Amanda?
That's incredible.
Like Billy said, Albert Leeson died in his daughter's arms, and I would presume that would maybe be on the floor. And here we capture a figure momentarily appearing to be laying on the floor and then disappear. Whew, this is a tough one. I mean, is this demonic? I do not believe so. I believe that you're in a house with a lot of old memories. There's been death there prior to the suicide, and sometimes when you stack one on top of the other, you're just building more and more residual energy, and you can feel that. You're just very susceptible to that. And you said you're feeling better? Does it feel lighter, or?
It doesn't feel lighter.
Right.
I just think that I've kind of shielded myself from everything.
Okay. Did any evidence at all stick out at you, or any other thoughts, or?
I don't even know where to, how to process it really.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
All right, cool. Well, if you need any further assistance, will you please just let us know?
I will.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we just ended the analysis with Amanda, and Billy and I just felt like something wasn't right there. Like it just was almost a little awkward almost.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, I felt like she wanted to say something but couldn't.
I don't want to ever feel like that we sensed something was going on with them and they weren't telling us, because we want to help. Should we call her back and just
I think
ask
so.
her?
I think we should.
Let's just get her on real quick. At least it'll be closure for me asking her this question. Hey, Amanda.
Hi.
Hi. So look, when we did the analysis with you, we ended it, and just Billy and I both felt a little, maybe there's some other things that you want to tell us, or you just seemed a little quiet, and we just want to make sure that you're okay. Have you ever had thoughts of doing any harm or anything like that in the house?
Technically, yeah. I mean...
You have?
I have, yeah. When we first moved here, it was really bad.
It was really bad.
We just sense something is not right, and I think that by hearing that, I think our senses are correct. How severe did it get?
Like, it was like a overwhelming, just like ticking thought in the back of my brain that it would make it easy.
Amanda, somebody took their life in your house with a rope, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no good way to go, but that's a very traumatic, bad way to go, and a person has to be in a very, very extreme sense of darkness to do that. And did you have thoughts of doing things like that?
I did, yeah. When we first moved here, it was like on a constant basis.
Was there motivation for those thoughts?
No.
Are you okay now?
I'm okay now, I think. I'm a little more quiet than I normally would be because I'm kind of nervous. But as far as like my mental status, I'm okay.
Amanda, I wanted to ask you, would you want us to literally find a priest and have them come to your house and to do a blessing on the home?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't feel that whatever that super negative thing, I don't think it's here anymore. Like, I haven't had any of those thoughts. I haven't had any of those really negative feelings.
To hear that you're doing better, that's gonna help me sleep better at night. If Billy and I didn't give a we wouldn't have called you back.
Right, and I appreciate that.
Because of this event that did happen in your house, I wanted to call somebody and just put them on a flight and give your house a formal blessing and all of this. And so if anything starts acting up, please do not hesitate to call us and let us bring somebody there to help you and the house, okay?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.